Hi guys, welcome to Crafting Spree. I'm Rachel, and today we're going to go over the 10 best free card SVGs you can use on Cricut Design Space. And yes, these are free. Whether or not you are a Cricut Access member, you do not have to have the Cricut Access subscription to be able to use these designs for free. So let's get started.
This first card is super cute. It says, "Sorry I've been crabby," and it has a cute little cutout of a crab, but it also has some super awesome pen details that I really liked. I decided to use a sparkly blue background for this card, which I like because it's very under the sea vibes, but I feel like red would have been another great option. This next card is possibly my favorite because there's a lot of different occasions you can use this card for. It could be a graduation card, a birthday card, a wedding card. Really, there's so much you can do with it because the phrase "best day ever" can be used for so many different things. Card number 3 is a really nice graduation card. I like this one because it doesn't lean towards masculine or feminine, which is nice. It also doesn't mention a graduation year, which means it's never going to be out of date or have the wrong graduation year on it. And you could choose one of the school's colors to be the color of your insert. On to card number 4. This one is super cute. It's a couple of glasses clinking and it says "Cheers." So another one that is perfect for so many different occasions that you can color coordinate the insert to better match whatever person or couple you're giving this card to. This next card is a get well soon card, probably the cutest get well soon card ever. This would be a great thing to make and send to someone who isn't feeling well to brighten their day and just let them know you're thinking about them. Up next is a ridiculously cute card that says "You are my sunshine," and this is another great option because there are so many different occasions that you can use this card. It could be for a friend, it could be for your mom, your grandma, your significant other. It could be for no occasion at all other than to just make someone smile, and you know it's gonna work. This next free card design is the best birthday card that could possibly exist. It's a T-Rex holding a birthday present, wearing a party hat. It doesn't get much better than that. This next card is perfect for anybody who knows someone who's expecting a baby. It's 2 little baby feet with a little heart in between them, and I love how you can choose to have this go gender specific or you can keep it gender neutral depending on what colored insert you put in there. This next card is another super sweet design. It's a ribbon that says "You are the best," and I love how, again, you can use this for a lot of occasions. So if you want to give it to a teacher during Teacher Appreciation Week or as a Mother's or Father's Day card, it could also be a birthday card. There's just a lot you can do with it. And last but certainly not least, possibly even saving the best for last, we have this really pretty floral card that says "Congrats" on it. I love this one. It's super pretty, super detailed, and super free, so therefore super awesome. First, the link to all of these cards is in the description below. I'll walk you through the first one together so you can see exactly how to open up one of my saved projects to make yourself. I'll also show you how you can edit the project to make with the Cricut Explore or Maker machines. Right now, the projects are saved to be made with the Cricut Joy on the card mat. First, the links are Pinterest links because it was a really easy way for me to save all of these in one place. You can see it's right here, the 10 best free card SVGs. Here they are. So the first one I'm going to walk you through is this one. This one's card number 1. We will go ahead and open that up, and if you just click on this, it will open it up in Cricut Design Space for you, which is super nice. You'll go ahead and hit open, and you'll see here is the project, and we can go ahead and hit make it if you do have the Cricut Joy and the card mat, or you can hit customize and you'll be able to edit it. We'll go ahead and click make it. We'll select the card mat and then hit done. And super important, we do need to change the material size to that slightly smaller card size. We want 4.25 by 5.5. Then we'll go ahead and hit continue. And I use Astro Bright cardstock, which I get on sale on Amazon like all the time. It comes with a lot of different colors and it works perfectly with this machine on the normal medium cardstock 80-pound setting. So if that's the kind that you use, you would want to use this setting with the default pressure setting. I don't change this at all. I'll also leave the link to the kind of cardstock that I use in the description below, as well as the brand of off-brand blades that I use, because I do use off-brand blades for all my machines. Once your settings look good, we'll go ahead and hit go once your machine is loaded up and cut it out as usual.
Okay, now for those of you who have the Explorer or the Maker machine, or you don't have the card mat and you need to edit this to cut out the design as well as the card outline, instead of hitting Make It, we're gonna go ahead and hit Customize. So you can see it's all of this, it's technically 3 layers. There's a cut layer and 2 pen layers. So you can see here's 1 pen layer, this one right here, and then here's the second one. So what's cool is if you wanna go and edit this, you can change the colors of the pen. And so you can change it to, one could be red and one could be blue, or you could just leave it black. I left mine black. I actually only have the black pen for the Joy, and it turned out super adorable. So you don't have to change it, but you can if you want, and if you want to, this is how. And then what we'll do is, so you can take all of these, and I believe they're already grouped, so you don't need to group them, which is nice. And you can see the dimensions up here. It's 4 by 5.25. So like I said, this is ready to go with the Cricut Joy on the card mat. But if you have an Explorer or a Maker machine and you want your Cricut to cut out the design and draw it, as well as cut the whole card rectangle, so it just needs to be folded afterwards, all we need to do is add that card rectangle. So we'll go ahead and drop in a square, and we're gonna unlock the dimensions by clicking this little lock button here. And then in order for our machines to cut this to be the right size to still use the Cricut card inserts that come with the Joy, we need to make sure that the card is the exact right size. So for cards to work with the insert, they need to be 4.25 inches by 5.5 inches after folding. So that means we need to go up here and we need to make this 8.5 inches wide by 5.5 inches tall. So then after folding, it'll be 4.25 by 5.5. So this means that even if you don't have the Cricut Joy machine, you can still buy Cricut Joy inserts, or you could even cut them down to size yourself. Now that we have this, we need to make sure that we place this in the proper area of the card. So we're gonna go ahead and right click on it and say move backwards. And then you can place this until it looks right. You're gonna want it pretty close to the edge, but not too close. So that looks good to me, and we can go ahead and attach everything so it stays together when we go to make it. Another thing to look for when you're placing your design on your rectangle card is it's got this little crosshair in the middle here. And so you can tell that this line is where your card is gonna be folded in half. This is dead center width-wise. And so you just wanna make sure that none of your cuts are beyond that halfway mark. So that's just one more thing to check. So now you can see it's 1 layer, we're good to go there. And to cut out the insert, if you want your Cricut to do it for you, we'll just go back to shapes, square, and the size of the Cricut Joy inserts is 4 inches by 5.25 inches. So again, we'll unlock it here and we will say 4 inches by 5.25 inches. This is the exact same size as the Cricut Joy inserts. So again, if you don't have the Joy, that is totally fine. You can still make Cricut Joy looking cards by making sure that your card is in these dimensions and that your insert is in these dimensions. Now, I don't know about you, but I feel like sometimes it's kind of a waste to have your Cricut dull its blade cutting things as simple as squares if you have a really easy way to cut them yourself, like you have a guillotine style paper trimmer, or you have one of those smaller like scrapbook style slider blade trimmers, if anybody happens to know what on earth I'm talking about there. I use glitter cardstock, and I just cut all of my inserts at once right off the bat when I get them all. So I have a whole stack ready to go. So whenever I make my card, I don't even have to think about it. I just go through the stack and I pick whatever color I want, and it's way easier. I love it. So now that you have it here, all that you're gonna do is go up to your machine as usual and pick whichever machine you have and go to make it. And you'll just want to double check that when it's on this map that all of these pieces are together. If they're not all together, that means that you didn't attach your design to your card outline. So you'll just want to go back and make sure that you do that. So once it looks all good, you can go ahead and hit continue and make it on your Explorer or Maker. It'll be all cut out, looking beautiful. You'll just fold it in half and put in that insert.
This concludes our top 10 best free Cricut card designs that you can get from Cricut Design Space right now. Hopefully you enjoyed one or more of these, and the links to all of these cards are in the description below. You can also follow Crafting Spree on Pinterest for more ideas, freebies, tips, tricks, hacks, all that fun stuff. You can also get more awesome resources on craftingspree.com, where you can subscribe to our newsletter and become part of the Crafting Spree Club, which comes with a whole host of wonderful benefits as well. If you enjoyed this video and want to see similar video content like this in the future, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you next time. As always, happy crafting.